Right. Honestly, I gotta say, I'm not sure if last time we already decided like which quest to do next. But I would say, just to get right into the action, let's see if anyone wants to talk. And after doing that, we will just take the current quest, which is chasing leads, discuss leads on the Alia. Oh nice, that's the Neve quest. So, let's go with that. There's some differences. I still choose Treviso because Lucanis and being a Grey Warden is great. Oh nice. Me, Davrin, Afghan, and Antoine all hate our stupid boss. Oh true, I guess playing as a Grey Warden Mother-chan is like way more fun hating on the first Warden, right? Does he react like at least a little bit nicer to you? With you also being a Grey Warden? Or is he even worse?
So
but I mean, can the first
in
Warden
the
even be
flesh.
worse?
How are you feeling about it?
Well, our gods, technically. It's a little weird. More than a little, but honestly, it makes things easier.
How do you mean?
Well, they're real, but also, they're pretty evil and don't seem to care much about prayers. So it's suddenly very not complicated, you know?
Whatever keeps things simple.
Imagine you meet your god and they just want to kill you and don't care about your prayers. Hey. And hey cool kids, how are you doing? Also Dragon Age fan?
I
Nice to see
don't
you.
understand why you're bringing so many books.
Well, I don't see what your objections are to my taking a canopy.
We're
Good
only
point.
going for 2 days.
You've hardly brought more than a flask and a bedroll.
I gotta say, it's been a while since I went on vacation, but whenever I go on vacation, I used to bring like so many books. But hey, with fanfiction you can just put them all on your tablet. But
Should
where
I
are they
send a
going?
search party out for you two in a couple of days?
No.
Of course not.
Emmrich wants to see more of Ferelden, so we're going camping. But he's treating it like we're going to an academic...
Isn't Ferelden kind of like overrun by Darkspawn at the moment? Is that a good thing to go camping there? Everyone likes different vacations, I guess. Adventure camping. I'm chilling, playing my 5th run of Dragon Age the Veilguard. Wow, you're on your 5th playthrough. Nice, seems like you're quite the fan. Just like playing through all the different factions, or what are you doing in between the, what are you doing differently for the different playthroughs? I'm still on my first one, I gotta say. But I really like it so far.
thing.
An expedition can have its earthly comforts.
You want to bring a shaving kit in the woods.
My dear Harding, a gentleman is never without a brush and a razor.
The whole point of going to the wilds is to get away from all that. So what if you get muddy and smell a little bad?
One can enjoy the scenery while remembering to bathe.
That's the side of Harding I didn't see so far, and I love it. I also like that Emmrich is kind of reacting like how I would expect Dorian to react to that. It's a little bit like Dorian and Sarah, right? Or is it just me? I'm currently playing as a black female human mage Moon Watcher who's trying to rile up Emmrich bones. Nice. I gotta say, I heard so many good things about Emmrich's romance. Do you have like a favorite companion so far, or still going for all the romances? Yeah, 3 is kind of boring and too diplomatic. I'm quite sure our Rook would definitely go for the comforts, let's be real here. I mean, we've lived in winter, we do know how to enjoy certain things.
Harding, do you need to be so stringent when you're camping?
Yes, because you have to carry all the gear yourself. Up the mountain, across the creeks and things.
Don't you carry any luxuries
Good point,
yourself?
though.
I bring my writing kit.
Aha!
Fine. Maybe your umbrella could come in handy.
I really have looked forward to you showing me more of your home, Harding.
Me too. Oh, and I'll make us sandwiches.
Ah, your famous ham and jam slam?
Well,
and jam.
yam and jam slam because you don't eat meat. So I'll use yams.
How thoughtful. Thank you, Harding.
Is ham and jam like a good combination? I don't know if Harding says so. But I love that she's upset about him bringing books and she's bringing like a writing kit, which, I mean, for real, is just like a quill and a book, right? Oh well. You're currently romancing Emmrich. No, I'm not. I'm romancing Davrin. I was thinking between like either romancing Lucanis or Davrin, but in the end decided to go for Davrin. I think like end of last stream actually. But I definitely want to see like Emmrich romance also at some point.
Hey, that blood mage controlling people in your neighborhood?
Alia, what about her?
Why doesn't anybody in charge stop her?
Because she hasn't left Docktown. It's poor, doesn't have a lot of mages, so the people in power don't care.
That's Vashadon.
Not news to me.
There are places in Tevinter which don't have many mages? And let's do the thing we do every time we're here. I take this out. But if you're on your 5th playthrough, cool kids, how many hours do you have so far? Okay, Lucanis also has a quest.
Rook, you're here.
Is something wrong?
Biago and Thea sent word. They have information about Ilario. Whatever it is, they wish to speak away from Treviso, away from anyone who might be listening. They won't put more to paper. I need to meet with them as soon as possible.
Yeah, good thing we can finally confront Ilario, I guess. I think that was everyone, so let's go to Docktown. Gosh, we still have to find so many treasure chests there. I don't even know where they're supposed to be hiding. For companions... I think we still need to level up both Neve and Taash, right? How about we go with both of them? Right. Currently got over 400 hours. Wow, that's quite something. Nice. I guess I don't have to ask like how much you're enjoying the game, because I think the answer will be yes, right? Get a quest? Mysterious note. The Venatori continue to set up their rituals. Those strong enough to do so must resist, to show the people that the cult will never break our spirit. A friend of Minrathus. The ritual sites are marked on a crude map.
Another message asking for help dealing with Venatori. Let's get to it.
Why are they always trying to summon demons? Doesn't make for a nice city. Oh, quite a few quests we can pick up apparently. Well, let's go. Maybe I should mark where to pick them up though. Yeah, I can't mark that. Okay, we need to go back a little bit and then south. Right now my two favorite romances are Devin and Harding, but we'll see where I rank Emmrich after this run. Nice. Who did you romance so far in the other two playthroughs then?
Break those crystals. We need to get through that barrier.
Yeah. Did they change the key layout again? Usually, right mouse button was like using our... whatever it was called. Magic Ray. Okay, there we have the first one. Well, we can also just use brute force. But... why they're always changing the key mapping with every patch? Class key bindings, keyboard mapping, hipfire. Now it's on Q. Am I completely confused, or did it used to be on the right mouse button? I'm quite sure it was there. Well, then now it's Q, I guess. I'm 100% sure that it wasn't on Q. That feels so wrong. You're protected, you're protected. Taash, Bellara, Harding, and Davrin. Nice. Take that. Right. I also like that apparently no one around here is like noticing the barriers or commenting on them. Oh. Poor guy. Message. Caught someone poking around one of the focus points. Someone needs to learn the consequences of meddling. The ritual will commence as soon as you arrive, now that all suitable components have been gathered.
Let's hurry. I don't like the tone of that note.
I guess they're sacrificing more people. Oh well, typical Devinter stuff. The trail begins. The Cobbled Swan is famous, but you won't find the best drinks in the city there. Instead, seek out a bar of no name, and barely more than a count on some tables. Enjoy a beverage, and pick up the trail.
Huh. Some kind of fabulous treasure buried in the city?
Oh,
treasure hunt.
that. A local myth. Turns up every few years. Details differ, but the essence remains the same. Though the sell's a little harder than usual.
This is effing awesome, huh?
Oh hey, I by Spanishman. Thanks so much for subscribing. Much appreciated. Thanks a lot. Hope you're enjoying the stream. The nightly song, Missing Buskers. Out of tune. Musicians, singers, acrobats, and buskers of all varieties are notably absent around Dogtown. Individuals close to the local entertainers claim they've vanished from their lives entirely, while patrons of the Cobbled Swan in particular are said to be missing the musicians.
Buskers
Are
disappearing from
specifically hunting on
Dogtown.
them?
But why? Something to look into.
Weird. Yeah, but I would say before we look into all those mysteries, let's go and meet up with Neve. Ah. And also Lucanis' outing is right around there. Coincidence? At least still the rats are faring well, I guess. What was your first romance in the game, Cookit? Like, did you go first with Taash, or just randomly the first on the list?
Father gives me an allowance.
Rook, those missing buskers performed here. Let's see what we can find.
Very tempted to talk to Lucanis first, but let's do Neve's quest first. The bard songs. Neve, conversation, chasing leads. Discuss leads on Aelia. Neve meets with the threats to discuss Aelia. Let's see, let's hope that their information are worth it.
There's dangerous fanatics, then there's Aelia. She's loose in Dogtown, and we're in the dark.
What's the plan?
The threads in Aelia's Venatori are at war. That might slow Aelia down, but until I know her plans, I need to hear whatever information the threads pick up.
What about Rana? Can she help?
I told Rana that Aelia's back. She needs the warning. As for help, Rana wants to be an example. Not sure where that goes anymore.
I wonder what happens if you don't take the deal with the threats, right? Because I mean, somehow the quest has to continue. Can you tell me, maybe, Alistair? What happens if you don't take the deal with the threats with Neve? Because I mean, then you can't get information from them, right? Taash was my favorite. Not my favorite. My first romance. Nice. How did you like that one?
You're worried about her.
I'm worried about everyone. Tired enough to admit it.
Oh.
Dogtown's protected. What can the threads do for you?
Aelia's a pain for both of us. Let's talk.
We know people in this town. Neighbors. When they don't turn up on the rounds, we notice. Aelia used the threads for dirty work. Stolen relics, muscle, spies. These people, they disappear.
And you don't know where to?
Aelia's good at covering her tracks. That's why you're here. I've got names of missing people, including those hardly anyone noticed yet. All yours, no catch.
I gotta say, I was waiting for the catch. I might accept the catch. I mean, I guess in the end, they also profit from Aelia being gone, right? It was good. Oh, that's nice. You have like any companion you dislike, cool kids, or liking all of them, just having like certain favorites?
We're local. We know that's a lie. Just give me a catch I can live with.
Have I mentioned I like you? Bring this one around more often, Nev.
This is war. We find Aelia, we kill her. Give the cult something to think about. You find her, you do the same.
Though I kind of assume once you strike down like one powerful Venatori, they're just like at least two ready to take over, right? Oh well. Really wish they added new Bard songs. Me too, Alistair. They were like such a great thing in Inquisition. It's kind of sad that they don't edit any new ones. But it's still nice to have them as an Easter egg, even without the vocals. No, you still work with the threads, they just don't like you as much and are more hostile. Then it's more out of convenience than out of friendliness. I'm not a huge Lucanis fan when it comes to romance. I gotta say, I was really into romancing Lucanis at the beginning and started like flirting with him a couple of times. And there was never any real reaction. I think except for like the last time, but then I committed to Davrin. There was never really like any reaction to that, and that kind of put me off a little. Still a cool character in my opinion, but yeah, I do get that.
Town's ours.
To Docktown. From the people who breathe it, bleed for it, no one's got its back like we do.
To doing whatever it takes sounds kinda hard and kinda Solas-like, right? Let's go for the more toned down one.
To a better Docktown. And doing the best we can till then.
You go far.
To home.
I think this was the softest we've seen Neve in quite a while. Also, another important question, Cool Kid. Which city did you save first? Treviso or Docktown? And hey Julia, how are you doing? Won't be able to stay long today, we have some family things to do before the holidays, but I'll stay as long as I can. That's nice and enjoy your family things. Oops. Sorry, I just wanted to read. Dog-eared schedule. Evening. Set at the Cobbled Swan. Remember honey water for throat. Morning. Rehearsal. Evening. Set at the garden. Morning. True, with all the musicians disappearing, you're a musician who's still here. Apparently we can't talk to you. Hey, let's steal some tips from customers. Doctor, oh, you saved Docktown first? Why? I mean, there are good... Oops. Sorry.
Wine. A lot of it.
Smells like
the wine, right?
Silent Plains Paquette. A regular order for Venatori.
They were here for a while, drinking, waiting for what? Let's check outside, see where they went.
I mean, if it's the quest about the vanishing musicians, I would say maybe they're just like poisoning them and then abducting them. But to what end? Let's talk to Lucanis first and then let's go on that quest. Broke a chair, oh no. Yeah, oops. Let's just pretend nothing happened. Dogtown hates slavery. Yeah, I mean, fair. Very fair. And I mean, it was quite a shock for me. I mean, I saved Teresa. And, yeah, it was also quite hard to go back to Dogtown and see, like, all the dragons killed and, like, this whole, secret hideout raided. Well, and Neve really isn't happy about that. Imagine having a favorite vintage for a bunch of magic terrorists. Yay.